The 80s, the late 80s, was a time of wonder, excitement, and holographic stickers. Oh, you were the coolest kid around if you could get your hands on them. They transported you to a magical realm. You'd put them on your Trapper Keeper or on your desk or someplace where your parents would get mad at you. Certain toy companies took advantage of the holographic phase, one being Supernaturals, which I'm not going to talk about today. They scare the bejesus out of me. I got rid of them once I got them. And the other line, Visionaries. Yes, Visionaries from the late 1987. They had a cartoon, a comic book, and a toy line. Unfortunately, there was only one series 1, before the toy line, comic, and cartoon were all discontinued. Recently, I put an ad on Facebook just saying, hey, I'm looking for some Visionaries. I appreciate them. I didn't have them growing up, but my friends had them. I saw the cartoon, portions of the cartoon, and I saw them in the store. And I remember the images. I don't know how well this is going to show up right there, but they were just awesome. Even looking at them now, they give me this tingly, nostalgic feeling. And toy lines, you know, modern toy lines of today, I don't really think incorporate that. It was a nice gimmick. This line kind of mixed together a mystical magic combined with medieval knights and whatnot. There was only 8 carded figures total, which you see before us. 4 bad guys and 4 good guys. This is not going to be one of those documentary films where I'm like, this guy was the leader of blah, 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 and give you all the info on him. I'm just going to share the feel, the look, and my appreciation for him. You always can go to Wikipedia if you want all the little details about the line. But, I mean, look at how the blues and the purples just seem to come out of there. The artwork is what mainly draws me to mint on card figures. The ape, this viper, oh my gosh, for Lexar. And then obviously it distinguished between the bad guys, the Darkling Lords versus the Spectral Knights. With the eagle. Oh, nice. The lion. How freaking sweet is that? And then obviously on their chest, he has a lion, and if you move it around, it gives that 3D effect. And then their banner, it changes. Hopefully it's going to show up here. I see a unicorn, and then the sage old owl for their magic powers. Man, how cool would that have been if it came out with a playset, if this line actually did well. That playset would be something else. Moving on to the other, my kids are playing with some what are you guys doing? You're breaking things. Be careful. How did you? Toys. They're meant to play with toys. I keep the really good ones up high where they can't reach them. Moving on, the bear. I love this little holographic up here too, with some kind of magic dude holding an orb. Gosh. And again, these, I gotta find areas to display things because I'm quickly running out of room. So I have to take down things in order to display them, but I will find a prominent place to display these because they are absolutely amazing. Oops. The cheetah, for, I can't even pronounce his, Witterquick. Again, I only finished the 2nd grade. Sweet. These weapons, as I'll show you in the loose figures that I have displayed, there was only, let's see, 4 vehicles, and each vehicle came with a driver. So a total of 12 figures that were available on the line. Uh-oh, what happened? Did you fall, buddy? Oh, no. We got a fall. You'll be all right. Shake it off. Look at this. My pet monster. Give him a hug. No? You don't want to give him a hug? Okay. So speaking of the vehicles, out here I have 3 out of the 4 boxes. I don't have the 4th, the large ship, the Dagger, but these will do until I can get my hands on it. And I was lucky enough to secure it. Love the artwork of this. This is my favorite vehicle by far, the Skyclaw. This one, I don't know what's going on with it. I'll show it to you loose, but it is just bizarre and weird looking. It's got some cool imagery right there. And then the Lancer Cycle. The magic hands holding on to it. Some of these boxes are in decent shape, and it obviously shows the real picture of it with the file card for, I thought it was, yeah, never mind. Yep. I didn't mention this was made by Hasbro. I so wish they made Series 2. Luckily, I was able to get a book, a collector's guide, and I think if I open this and show you, I'll be criminally prosecuted. At least that's what the first page says. No reproduction of this publication can be reproduced. Any person who conducts an unauthorized act in relation to this publication may be liable to criminal prosecution. So, I am a rebel, but I don't want this video to get taken down, so I can't open this. But if you're a fan of Visionaries, try to track one down. I think it was a crowdfunding thing several years ago. Let's see what year this was again. 2015. I bet you can find it. Just type in Visionaries Collector's Guide, and hopefully there'll be one on the internet, because in it shows pictures of the Series 2, because they actually made vehicles and the figures for Series 2 that was unreleased. Hopefully floating out there in somebody's collection, or probably in the archives of Hasbro, are those figures that just never saw the light of day into production. So, coming along with the figures, some of them are a little rough. You know, they're holographic chess pieces. Could use a little updating. Their weapons, I mean, their weapons are so bizarre. I'll show you another fun thing about these. So when you pop them off, what's that look like to you folks? Yes, an electrical outlet for whatever reason. I remember finding these always out in the wild and whatnot. I went toy hunting, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Because I didn't own these figures as a kid. But it's just the two clips and then the access to the screw to take the figure apart is why they put that there. So moving along, that's the correct vehicle driver. Got their banners. The good guys have the silver banners, whereas the bad guys have the gold ones right there. I'm telling you, in this line has the strangest, bizarre weapons you would ever see. A boomerang, a whip. I mean, the whip's kind of cool, but we get into some really, really bizarre ones. Again, yeah, okay, I can kind of see it. It's neat. All of them came with helmets. You remove them, and yeah, purple hair. I have purple hair. I did not gray naturally. Instead, my race has purple hair. Yeah, whatever. Goes along with his purpley outfit. Who is this supposed to intimidate? Come on. I love this line. I'm just poking fun at the weapons, just because they're not traditional. I would think some more like swords and whatnot. Some cool looking swords. I mean, you got a sword right here. He's the driver for the dagger. Rakan, I think his name is. He's got a neat looking sword, something I would have drawn. This is more of like a tiki looking hat. I don't know, something from South Africa. There he is. This chameleon chess piece. This vehicle, come on. Look how freaking impressive and ginormous it is. Has a little escape shuttle. The only piece that I'm actually missing in the entire line is this gun. This gun right here that should be there. It'd be next to impossible. I'm sure it'll take me a few years to locate. I'll probably have to buy another complete vehicle just to get that gun. But, oh well. At least it's here. It's neat. This raises, for whatever reason, to shoot the gun. And these little pods come off and float off into space. Strange vehicle. You can shoot some. It's kind of neat, like a catapulting mechanism. My USS flag from the G.I. Joe serves as my table. But over here, more of an Egyptian type weapon. I love just the holograms, man. That's what brings my eye. The appeal of these holograms are so freaking sweet. I am honored to own this. I can't get over it, guys. I just can't. These weapons are freaking bizarre. But I like to collect weird and bizarre type things. If you have a look around my collection, I have bootleg He-Man from, you know, Mexico, and a bootleg Chuck Norris, and just bizarre things. So that's probably what attracts me to this line, draws me to it, of I need to have this eye-catching, eye candy. And I'm not gonna I can't stress enough how awesome Facebook is. You gotta get plugged in. Also, I'm the tangent king. Just have thoughts rolling off my head. Click that subscribe button down below, either here or here, so you can watch more of my videos and my journey throughout this toy adventure. But Facebook, get plugged in. Vintage toy groups, whatever line that you can think of, there's a toy group with hundreds, if not thousands or tens of thousands of people associated. That's how I got this. I put a post saying I'm looking to collect Visionaries, and some people, oh, I got one, I got two, I got a weapon, I got this. One dude is like, hey, I got a complete collection minus the dagger. I'm looking to unload. I'm like, okay. And he had those boxes, and it's just great networking. And now, you know, he's my Facebook friend, and we'll talk, and we got to talking about G.I. Joes and other things that we like. Another, look at, I'm gonna fight you with my Canadian leaf weapon that is not gonna intimidate anyone with my bucket head. Huh. Helmets, weapons. But his saving grace is he's got a sweet looking wolf. What you down there playing with?
See?
What do you got?
People in there. And
you got people in there? Oh, come on. That's so cool. These, not knockoff, but cheapies, made by Gay Toys in the mid-'80s. I had those growing up. I remember my mom buying them at Ben Franklin's. And the collecting aspect, the craziness that I can't really put my finger on, like why I collect. It's that nostalgia drug. It brings me back. It's my warm, happy place, the escape from the world. And also I get to meet so many other people throughout the world that share this same crazy addiction. And we get to talk, and we get to network, and friends, and have them over, and online friends become real friends. And I have a heart for it. I love it. I love sharing my collection with other people, talking about it. I do love Beehive Helmet Man. It's pretty sweet looking. More of the purpley hair. Is that the same head sculpt? No. Can't be. No, he's a little more Jacques looking, and he's a little more I'm pissed off looking. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. This weapon, I very, like, whoa, I'm gonna float around on my pure white bubble machine from the movie Dune and get you. And I'm gonna capture you. The capture chariot. So folks, I hope you enjoyed it. My zanginess, my weirdness. I just wanted to share this with you because I now have a collection of Visionaries, and I can't leave it here. I don't know where to put it. I'll probably, I don't know. I cleared off, I sold something recently. A guy came to my house and he's like, how much is that? And I'm like, dude, it's not for sale. I go, well, let me back up. Everything's for sale, but if I don't want to sell it, I'm going to put a crazy high number on it because I don't want to sell it. It's I do not want to sell price. He's like, what is that number on? Threw out a crazy number. He's like, okay, I'll buy it. Okay, so it kind of helped me put some money in my hands so I could buy some Visionaries, cleared up some space. I doubt I'm going to be able to display it there, but I'm going to try my darndest. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. If you have questions about Visionaries, Look on Wikipedia. There's other websites. Get plugged into the Facebook groups. There's even a Facebook visionary group. All right, Justice Curry signing out. Goodbye, BB.
Goodbye.
She says goodbye. Later, guys.